again for another Fan Film Friday. Today, I'm checking out Halloween Inferno by Coleman Films. They're an independent film company, mainly who do Michael Myers type stuff, but they also have a variety of other content. So, go check them out at their page, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Originally, I was going to do just part one of this film, but seeing as to how there's 3 different parts that stretched out over the span of a year, what the hell, let's just do all 3 of them. So Halloween Inferno is a fan film that continues the events of Halloween 2018. Part 1 starts off with Lori's house on fire. One of her neighbors is bitching about how reckless she was, nearly setting the whole neighborhood ablaze. Well, yeah, maybe that wasn't her plan, but it worked, didn't it? Didn't it? Just as the guy gets off the phone, Michael pops up and chokes him out Annie style. It takes quite a while to kill this guy. He got a thick-ass neck. And then, Michael steals the guy's car, GTA style. This is why I always check the back seat. I'm just saying. So we get a pretty awesome intro, and then meet up with the sheriff. This guy actually passes for the guy that played him in the movie, so they did a great job on casting. Just as they find out that Hawkins is dead, Michael rolls through like a boss, completely undetected. And the fucking sheriff looked like right at him. What the hell? After a late night stroll, Michael happens upon a house full of people arguing, with the door like wide open. Who the hell just leaves the door wide open like that? Are you serious? It's like saying, hey, I'm down to get murdered. What's up? So he walks in and beats one dude to death with a hammer. Oh, it's brutal.
I'll find someone better. And as someone who's actually loyal to me.
Oh, damn. It's hammer time, I guess.
You can't touch this. You can't touch this.
Then he finds a brand new version of his classic mask just chilling on the table because plot. And thus ends part 1. So part 2 starts off with a flashback from 1978, where Michael gets shot by Loomis and falls off the balcony. They did an amazing job recreating that scene. Oh shit, that scared you, didn't it? So this chick, who's supposed to be Lori, I guess, runs up on a younger Hawkins, all crazy and shit, and has him check out what just happened. Hawkins goes into the house and finds a guy stabbed to death, where Michael attempts to kill him, but instead gets apprehended by the sheriff's department. Cut to the sheriff listening to old Loomis tapes. Man, the casting is even better now. This guy sounds more like Donald Pleasance than the guy did in Halloween 2018. One of the younger cops come in and tell him that Lori left the hospital, and then Hawkins' daughter shows up. The sheriff explains to her that he's dead, and they don't know why. Bitch, come on, you know why. Then Michael shows up to kill some guy working on his car. But wait a minute, why is he wearing the burnt mask? Didn't he just switch them out? Ah, come on, guys. You were doing so well. Did you film this shit like Tarantino style? Why... what's going on? Michael cauterizes his wound, which I didn't even think he knew how to do, but alright. Part 2 ends with Hawkins' daughter learning that Michael Myers killed her father, and then it's assumed she's gonna go after him like vigilante style. As the final chapter opens up, it's explained that part 2 happened prior to part 1. Oh, okay, that makes sense. So he got the new mask after killing the mechanic. I got it. So Tarantino style it is. The wife of the mechanic is handing out candy when she decides to just randomly stroll down the street. She walks right into the neighbor's house. Wow, you call that a knock? And then of course she finds them dead. This was the arguing family from the first film, I assume. The sheriff's department show up and are combing over the crime scene. She gives Michael's description to the young cop, complete with the mask, jumpsuit, and vehicle, saying that she watched him drive away after being in her house. No you didn't. What part of the movie did that happen in? You went to go make dinner or some shit, then your husband got beat to death. Was she not just calmly sitting out front of her house before finding her neighbors dead? Anyway, So they find Michael's car abandoned outside of some sort of train yard. Oh, like we didn't see that coming. He steals the cop's car and hears Lori's name over the radio. Oh shit. Here we go. And just when shit can't get any crazier, the FBI shows up and takes over. One of the FBI guys show up to collect all the files on Michael and ends up getting thumbs to the eyes. Damn, that's bad. Suddenly, the power goes out at the station, and the young cop finds another guy dead in the basement, turned into a jack-o'-lantern. Just then, the mechanic's wife randomly appears and gets killed too. Like, why were you in the police station? Why? All of a sudden, you hear gunshots, and the young guy emerges from the basement with his throat cut. Hey, look who it is. Hawkins' daughter and the Shape engage in mortal combat, and she's almost dead, until she knocks the tape recorder off the table, playing Loomis's voice. This stalls him just long enough for the sheriff to show up and shoot him. Oh shit, Shawty with the assist. Then they ride off into the sunset. So, is he dead? No. After the credits, there's a scene of him wandering along a riverbed with a talk show guy stating that he's still out there somewhere. The end. Well, first of all, guys, good job on the effects and the casting. Spot on, especially with Sheriff Barker. The plot was really gripping and kept me wanting to know what happened next. And with the exception of no Jamie Lee Curtis, this definitely could have passed as a sequel to Halloween 2018. My only gripe was the Tarantino-style filming, like, knock that shit off. But will there be a part 4? One can only hope. I'd be curious to see what happens next. So with that being said, make sure you stop by Coleman Films' YouTube page and check them out. Alright guys, on to the next one.